how come you started to study in the social sciences as a young man, and what the circumstances was for you then?
I have an article that I'm going to send you when we're done
Yeah,
here
yeah.
that talks a little bit about that. But basically, the um, the social sciences, in one version or another of the social sciences, has interested me most of my life. When I was very young, I was interested in the political side, and later I got interested in other aspects of it. I think I was thinking yesterday about your question, because I've always been interested in other ways of life,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I think that may have something to do with where I grew up. I grew up on a farm in the middle of the United States in a little area that was very remote, and everybody was exactly the same, and and everybody read the same thing, and everybody talked about the same thing, and we had multiple religions, but really everybody believed the same thing, and so I did wonder a lot about other ways of life, and sort of yearn to know about how else you might live your life, and so I think that's some of it as well, as I'm satisfying my curiosity. Um, but over time that has changed, and that's what this article talks about, is how I started out being interested in different ways of life, and then over time I became much more focused, and eventually found my way into solution-focused stuff.
So, as a young man, or maybe as a child, you thought that the world was very small. Is that what? And you discovered somehow that there were a lot of different places and people, and or
Yeah, I mean, you can read books and magazines, um, and know that the world is a bigger place than where you live, and and that intrigued me.
mm-hmm.
What might it be like to grow up someplace else?